Inclusive Innovations 2023. Creating a more accessible future together. Tech Demo, Zappar. Chris Holton, Product Director at Zappar.
Hi everyone. So my name is Chris Holton. I'm wearing a blue jacket, white t-shirt, I was going to say mid-30s, but I'll say early 30s, and have brown hair. Yeah, so my name's Chris. I'm the product director at a company called Zappar, and I'm here to introduce you to our latest product, Zapvision and accessible QR codes. Zappar is a UK technology company focused on computer vision and augmented reality. The company has a rich and deep history in working in the consumer packaged goods space, as well as in code detection, typically to deliver augmented reality experiences. So, firstly, what is Zapvision? Zapvision is a solution that helps the blind and partially sighted community access product information on packaging with a single accessible QR code. Our mission is to make access to product information a basic human right. Full stop. It should not be based on your visual acuity. 39 million people across the world are registered blind. 285 million people are visually impaired. 2.2 billion people wear glasses, and through our discussions with Microsoft, over 50% of users have enhanced their visual settings with their software, for example, by increasing the font size. So what we've found is that packaging on products represents this huge source of visually presented information that many of us who are sighted take for granted and rely upon every day, if we think about the baked beans and the spaghetti that Amit said earlier. But that information is either completely or partially inaccessible to those who are blind or partially sighted. That just can't be right. What we also learned from partnering with Unilever is that corporations increasingly want to help tackle global issues such as climate change, recycling, sustainability, and accessibility. But despite these good intentions, change is hard. It's costly, it's operationally complex, it's hard to scale, and it needs broader stakeholder alignment in any business. So to have a chance to succeed, any solution to tackle accessibility must therefore be simple for a business to implement and scale. It needs to fit within the structures and workflows present in that business to gain traction. Our solution, Accessible QR, starts with the humble QR code and enhances it by adding a simple dot-dot-dash pattern around the outside. This allows us the ability to present two different experiences depending on how the code is scanned. At the same time, we allow brands and businesses to incorporate a single code on the packaging of their products. Rather than asking them to add one code for sighted people and another code for blind and partially sighted people, which is operationally challenging in many instances. We then have a Zapvision mobile app SDK or software package, which is embedded into the leading apps serving blind and partially sighted people, including our wonderful partners at Envision. When a sighted person scans the QR code with the camera app, they are taken, for example, to the company's marketing website. But when that same QR code is scanned by a person using Envision or the Zapvision app, they get a different user experience entirely. This, we think, is the beauty of Zapvision. The experience on their phone reads aloud to them the product information displayed on the packaging, such as the number of calories, whether it contains any known allergens such as gluten, or meets dietary preferences such as being vegetarian or vegan. This provides greater independence when shopping, cooking, or completing household chores for the blind and partially sighted community, which is what we've learned from our testing with the RNIB. The other benefit of the accessible QR code solution is that it greatly increases the distance from which a QR code can be scanned, which is typically just 15 centimeters for a 15mm code. But using Zapvision, it is extended to 1.2 meters. Whether a person is in a supermarket or at home, the user can identify the product they're looking for by moving their phone around and by listening aloud to be guided to the product and receive the relevant information, making that informed decision independently. What excites us most about Zapvision and accessible QR is that firstly, it is genuinely useful for the blind and partially sighted community, which our extensive research with the RNIB has validated. Secondly, it has also been widely appreciated by corporations that own the brands on supermarket shelves. who are vital for us in scaling the solution. Scale is crucial for Zapvision, as without scale, the accessible QR code will only appear on a few products and have limited utility when walking around a store or being used at home. There are millions, if not billions, of products around the world that could, should, and we believe will adopt the Zapvision solution. We already have commitments from some of the biggest corporations in the world, including Unilever, Bayer, and Diageo, to adopt Zapvision and accessible QR, as well as pilots with many more in the works as we look to scale next year and beyond. In fact, by this time next year, we already have a commitment from Unilever to place AQRs on 18 different Unilever brands, which makes up an incredible 250 million items. I'm just wrapping up now. The final aspect is the opportunity to partner with fantastic companies such as Envision, who have been quick to support and integrate Zapvision in their app, and we very much hope for their glasses later. By integrating into the apps that blind and partially sighted community already use, we're not asking people to add yet another app to their phone. So thank you, everyone. That's a brief introduction to Zapvision and accessible QR codes. Thanks for your time, and I look forward to demonstrating the product at the tech demos later on. So thanks for having me.
Inclusive Innovations 2023. Creating a more accessible future together.